Hey guys, welcome to my videos. So guys, if you're an NRI and OCI, NRI or OCI, I apologize, then so many of you would like to open an NRE account in India, and with SBI, like many of you would be thinking of at least, or many of you would already have. So if you're thinking of opening an NRE account, I'm going to share the process, how I did it in details so that it may help you. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, I would request first of all, please go ahead and subscribe. So for me, it was easier because I do have a foreign office of SBI here in Canada, which is called SBI Canada, which is a completely different bank because SBI Canada, although comes under the umbrella of SBI, SBI Canada is for Canadian banking. Okay. Similarly, SBI India is for Indian banking, but because both are interlinked, so a lot of steps like KYC and all was completed right over here. I did have to pay like $40 to them for this process, but it was much easier than doing everything like you get it notarized, authorized, and sent through international courier. No, all of these were taken care by these people. So how it worked, I'm gonna share with you. Okay. So first of all, I would say book an appointment with a local bank office. Some of them offer walk-in too, but confirm it. You don't want a surprise that you go and they say no, we cannot do it today, right? Okay. Now this is for like account opening application. I downloaded from SBI Bank website. It's free. Okay, so nothing to worry about. So this first section is for office use. Do not put anything over there. Okay. Now T4 form and it was accepted. Current address, I use driving license. Okay. So it worked. I went along with that and so it worked. Okay. Proof of permit, again my driving license, it worked. So and also I carried my pay slip and the tax return T4 also I had. Okay, now we'll come to the main form. I check this box, please open an account at your. So I mentioned the branch name, state and district, and I also put the branch code so that there's no confusion. Customer type, so I selected public because I'm not a staff, I'm not a senior citizen, so I did not check this, I'm not a minor. Status, I selected this. For OCI, you do it as per your case. Name, as per your case, father name, mother name. Guardian name is for minor, so I did not have to go through that. Date of birth, place of birth, country of birth, gender, nationality. I put Canadian. Marital status, put that, and then spouse name, your PAN number. That's very important. They will ask for your PAN card also. Okay. If you have Aadhaar card, put that number. If you don't have, don't worry about it because not everyone has it. OCI card, put that if you are an OCI card holder. Now address type, overseas. So I put residential, put my address here. Permanent address, again I put residential and put my Canadian address over here. Contact detail, I put everything. Very simple, phone number and email address, fine. Passport details, I did not have to enter anything in visa work permit because I don't have visa work permit. Clearly written, not required for PIO, OCI status. Okay. Identification, proof of status. So OCI, okay. Proof of identity, passport, proof of tax return, current address document overseas, proof of permanent status. So this also I use driving license for these two. Additional proof of none, I put like pay slip. So and for applicant who is not visiting our branch for opening the account, third party estimate, any one of the below is mandatory. So I selected authorized official at SBI foreign office because I did it at SBI Canada. Country or residence for tax. So for me it was Canada. TIN was my SIN number. TIN issuing country Canada for me. Similarly, you need to do as per your case. Please provide if serial number is filled with taxation detail. So same as current address I put. I did not have to go for other like related person. Central KYC number person. Okay. So I moved to this details. I had to sign date, place, additional details, income. In USD equivalent they have. I don't know why only USD, they should ask a Canadian too. But anyway, I put assets also, religion also, category also, qualification, occupation type, do it. Put a photo, sign on it. Okay, and this has to be cross signed. So I put a photo and I went there, date and place. I signed in front of the SBI officer, but I think even if you do before, there won't be an issue. But I did it in front of him. Okay. Third party attestation not applicable in my case. Verification documents are not required if you have an existing KYC compliant NRE NRO account. I did have NRO, but I did it. Okay, second applicant was not applicable in my case, but if you have, provide that details to similar details. Okay. Now let's coming to the end. Service required. Card type I select international, name that you want on the card. Okay. Internet banking I selected, email alert, checkbook I selected, SMS alert, and delivered everything I selected. Initial remittances they did not ask for it. Okay. Here also I had to sign declaration come undertaking. Okay. Okay guys, so this is how it worked guys, and then along with this, as I described my documents already, so I went there, the attestation was done, KYC, like they checked my original and then photocopy were attested, and then they collected the application, they sent it to India, and in 2 weeks it was done. So this is how it worked for me guys. Let me know what you feel about it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.